Hi there, welcome to Health Prep. My name is Mrs. Boguski. Never easy, I think, doing a course where it's student self-paced. So unfortunately, we won't have times that we really connect, like a synchronous type learning, but I do feel it's important to try and get some videos in here so you can at least learn a little bit about me and as I'm learning about you through the course. So I have been, we're going to go to Hi there. Welcome to Health Prep, Northern Star Online program. I know many of you have done courses like this before. For some of you, this could be your first one. I always find it hard for classes like this because we don't have a chance to meet face-to-face and we don't really do much synchronous learning at all. So this is a self-paced course, but I do want you to still get to know me and learn a little bit about me because throughout the course, I'm definitely going to be learning about you. So I'm sharing with you a video here, or a video and a slideshow about me. I have been teaching health and physical education in Hopkins School District for 20 years now. And I think I'm on like 5 or 6 here for the Northern Star Online program. So I do a combination of both of those. I really love what I do. This online stuff is newer in the last 5 years, but it's something that I have found is a great opportunity for students, especially in health, but in PE as well, to find something that works for them. And because sometimes the face-to-face classroom is not the best option for them in some of these classes. So I've really enjoyed learning more about how students can thrive in this environment as well. These are just some little bitmojis of me to introduce some things that I enjoy. So I have a picture of me saying go team because I have coached for many, many years, but I now am in a position that I get to watch and enjoy my 2 kids playing their sports. So I coach them in all sorts of sports growing up. I do, though, have a picture of me playing softball because I enjoy that sport quite a bit. And I actually coach currently at McAllister College, part of the coaching staff there. And softball is just something that I love. I have a minor in coaching from college. I played at the University of Wisconsin River Falls, both soccer and softball, but found myself with my minor and my focus in basketball and now coaching softball at the college level, which I really enjoy. I put a picture of me with a campfire because our family camps quite a bit and we enjoy that. I like to golf. I do a women's golf league, which is a lot of fun. And I do like to read. I'm a person that does enjoy audiobooks sometimes a little bit more, just because I can do those in the car, but books in general are an enjoyment for me. These are some pictures of my lovely family. My daughter, Josie, she's 13. Currently. And so this is in our summertime here. My son, Jacob, here is fishing. He is 14. And then my husband, Paul. So these are just some pictures of us as a family doing some different things. But again, pictures, that personal touch is nice to get to know people. You all, I'm hoping, will share some of your own pictures and things that you do as we go through the course as well. Something that I think is important that I want you to know as we go through this class, we've had some issues with the academic dishonesty policy. And this is the exact policy from Northern Star Online. And so it's important to understand that I get it. It can be really easy to just click, copy, and paste, but that's not showing true understanding. So one thing I have found are some students that are copying each other's work. It's just not worth it. You can get in a lot of trouble for that, including some of the consequences of being removed from the course with a 0 credit. And I just don't want that to happen to you. So it's important that you keep your work to yourself. This is not a class that you're working together. It's not a partner class. This is an independent, self-paced course. So as you go through, keep that in mind. We have a program So I'd like you all to know this because this is the way it works for everything now, and especially when you get to college. But we have a program that everything that is submitted, it runs a cross check of everything on the web, as well as anything that has been submitted in the past in our Northern Star Online program. So we have absolutely found students that have copied each other's papers through that program, copied each other's work, or plagiarized and cut and paste information straight from the websites that they might be doing some searching on. So it's just not worth it. I would hate for something to happen. Please make good choices. If you have questions on how to put things in your own words, please reach out to me. I can help you with that. But the purpose of this class is really to learn more about you and for you to show evidence of your learning. Which brings me to the next slide here, is just talking about what is quality of work. So when we talk about quality of work in this class, the first thing you should know is the purpose of the class. I want you to learn about overall health and wellness. That's very, very important. Knowledge is power. But more importantly, I'd like you to learn more about you. So making you an educated, healthy, resilient person. So what that means, resilience, like that ability to bounce back from difficulty. So when things get off in your life, what are resources and things you can do to make things better? So healthy, resilient person is something that you'll hear me talk about a lot. And again, the purpose, if you can think about the purpose of the class, it might just guide you a little bit more to be thoughtful about what you're doing and why you're doing it. All right. So the other thing, when you're actually submitting quality work, there are things just I've learned that I want you to process. Your work is showing evidence of your learning. So the information you're learning, reflections you might have based on your learning and making connections of yourself, giving feedback, providing summaries. So quality work will show that, okay? Your quality work is also something that is learning that is summarized in your own words and not copying and pasting from the web. Anyone can do that. But really taking that, making connections, and showing what you've learned. By applying it to your own life, by applying it to real life situations, your knowledge that will show evidence to me about what you're learning. This is not a super heavy quiz test kind of class, but it is an assessment-based class where you're showing evidence in reflections. Quality work also has meaning and makes connections, as I said, and it's detailed and shows time and effort has been put into this. So as you go through the course, it is expected that you're submitting 2 to 3 times a week to stay on pace. And you're checking in and doing some sort of work every day. Doesn't mean a submission every day, but you're checking in every day and working somewhat. So if you find yourself completing work in 5 minutes and you're not really feel like you're taking much away, that's partly based on your own effort. So you need to be putting in some more effort and think about what can you be doing to show the evidence and the learning and making the connections in your learning. Hopefully that makes sense, but that will be a common feedback when you're losing points on work. So submitting assignments is something that you have learned, I think, before you even get to this video of me. You should have learned how to submit assignments and what that means. Because we have this plagiarism, it's called UniCheck, it's a program, you need to make sure there's certain ways that you can submit assignments, okay? So first things first, before you even submit them, please be sure to go back and read the directions thoroughly. Make sure that you're checking, what am I asking in there? Are you missing something? So do your work, and before you hit that submission, go back and reread the directions and make sure that you have everything in there that you need. Sometimes those are just silly points that are missed because you misread something or you skipped over something accidentally. So please check your work before you submit. That way you only have to deal with it once and not get the work back to redo. Please do not submit any work with a link to Google Docs, any kind of Google assignments. Those links bring me other places and logistically just don't work a lot of times because of sharing issues. So everything needs to be actual submission, either directly into the submission box, so that's where you can type and put all your information and responses, Or you can create a PDF. So do something in Google Docs or Google Slides, that's fine. Save it as a PDF and then upload that into your submission for your assignment. Sometimes I may ask you to take a picture and that would be allowed, but I don't want you taking screenshots or pictures of your work and uploading them that way. That does not work with our UniCheck system that does our cross-checking for plagiarism and would be returned, and you would not earn credit for that. You would have to redo it. So hopefully that all makes sense to you. Again, reach out if you have any questions on that. And just know, as we're finishing or starting up here with this new class, that you got this. I want you to get started, take care of yourself. That's always very important. And if you need something, please reach out. I'm here for you. So enjoy the class and please connect if you need anything. Take care.